Supreme Being. How are you all, my friends? Welcome, welcome, welcome to everyone who is new to this channel. It's all about spirituality, twin flames, and even health. Today is going to be about health. How to fix your vision in less than 6 months. Who wants to know this and how you do it and why I'm saying this? Because I have some experience. I always was thinking that there should be a way to fix your vision without having to do all the standard things, to go for a checkup and buy your glasses and stuff like this. So today we are going to reveal how to actually recover your eye vision if you are patient, determined, okay? You are going to be able to at least upgrade your vision to up to 50%. You are going to get better up to 50% at least in 6 months if you are fairly consistent. If you are super consistent, you have no issues with this, to be consistent, to be patient. You are going to get very close to your natural way to see things, how you used to be before. So it also depends how bad you are. So if you have mild issues with your eyes, it's going to be faster. If you have severe issues, it might even take more than 6 months. So it all depends on your consistency and how deep you are in the issues with your eyes. We are going to make a B-roll. We're going to show up close how I'm going to do these techniques, not just here. We're going to change our camera and I'm going to take you up close to my shoulder exactly how we do this, and it really works, at least if you are consistent. Because I remember I have told a few of my family members and stuff, and they were getting better, but they were not consistent. So the key is to be consistent. Let's start. So we have three techniques, okay? Three techniques. They are all very important, and the more you practice them, the better you will feel. We have our swimming pool over there. So let's go for the first technique. And let's just say one more thing. One of the most important things is why you should do this and what are the benefits. So basically, and how do we get to this state with our eyes issues? First of all, it's too much stress. Okay, stress from everywhere. Second is too much technology. And third, it's the diet. Your diet is full of sugar and you're not getting enough nutrition. Vitamin A, vitamin D, and all these things. So after we get this out of the way, you also have another issue, untrained eyesight. So basically, we are now used to just look at things that are not natural, like for example technology. We are stressed too much and our diet is not the best. And most of the things we do, we just look straight. And when we look straight, we do not have the ability to train the muscle in the eye. Just like we have to lift heavy weights or walk in order to train the muscles in the legs and the muscles in the arms, we need to train our eyes. If they are not trained, they are going to wear out sooner or later. That's why you have like a 50-year-old person who never trained. If he starts to train in the gym for 1 or 2 years, he will become much stronger and he probably will live longer, but not to overdo, because if he overdoes, he will also not live too much. So we should never overdo things. The first technique, it's first of all, for all the three, this applies the same. You have to be comfortable, in peace, no stress, okay? First of all, you have to dedicate this practice only for the eyes, nothing else. So don't be disturbed, don't be worried, and just continue with the practice. Find yourself a place in nature if you can, if you do not have a place in nature, at least go to your window and face the nature outside. If you do not have nature outside, it's only buildings, then what you should do is to find the safest place in the building that you are located in, or the safest place in the city where you are walking right now. So if you are, for example, working somewhere in your office, or working from home, or you are in a city and you really want to practice this no matter what, go to a nature place location. If you cannot, just look at the window with the nature in front of you, trees at least. There must be 1 or 2 trees at least where you are. You have to find the tree. This is the most important part. Okay, the tree should not be super close to you. It should be meters away. Okay, not too far away either, but meters, like 10, 30 meters. Okay, and so once you have all this set up, we can start. If once again you do not have any nature whatsoever, not even one tree, then you should go and find a safe place in the building where you're located, or in a room, somewhere peaceful. Okay, and a window. You need a window and a safe place. Okay, that's it. Let's start. So let's go to train. Now that you found yourself peaceful, you know what you're doing and why you're doing this, let's start. First of all, just be as straight as possible. Okay, relax as well, but straight. And your eyes should be the only thing moving. Do not move your head. Not your neck, not your head, nothing, just your eyes. When you move your eyes, you are going to move in this specific direction. You're going to move up and down, up and down, up and down. And when you move up and down, you're going to go from left to right. And once you reach the right, you're going to the left. It sounds complicated, but here how it looks like. I'm going to zoom in my eyes and look how it is. I'm going up and then down, and then up and then down, and then up and then down. And as you can see, I'm going from left to right, or whatever the direction you're looking in your screen, doesn't matter. Left to right to left. We have to start from somewhere. So you start from one corner of your eye, let's say from the very farthest left, and you go from down to up, and then up to down, and then down to up, and up to down, and until you reach the middle, and then you continue until you reach the right. And then you go from the right to the left. You do this just once, okay? The best of the best is to do this as much as you can, but because it's your first time, just do once from left to right, right to left, and you're done, okay? Now let's go for the next step. The next step you are going to do is look. It's not a step, it's another exercise. It's completely different. This one is similar to what I showed you earlier. Basically, it's what the thumbnail of the video is. Basically, you are going to put your thumb right in front of you, and what you're going to do, you are going to look at your thumb with one eye. Okay, the other hand will close one of your eyes, okay? And you just look at your thumb from 6 to 10 seconds. Or if you can, go until 20. Okay, the best is to do 20. If you cannot, just do 10. If you cannot, just do 6. Because we need to train our patience. So basically you do one time, 6 seconds. Okay, next time you probably will do 10, and then next time you probably will do 15 or 20. You do 6 to 10 seconds, okay? And once you're done and you have focused enough time, then you swap your vision. You go to look to the farthest tree you can find, but not too far, but not too close either. That's why I was telling you it is very important to find the tree. Just look at the tree next to you or whatever. For example, to me, it's that tree all far away over there. It's a mulberry tree. And the reason is the tree, we need to choose a tree, is because the trees have leaves, and leaves have the highest definition in nature to look at, something with high resolution. So you look at the tree, okay? The only way you are going to find out if you're looking properly is when your thumb, in your sight vision, your thumb becomes blurred. Okay, that's perfect. If it becomes blurred, it's amazing. You have to, the tree needs to become a little bit less blurred than your thumb. It has to become better than your thumb. Once you're done looking at the tree for 6 to 20 seconds, then you look back to your thumb. And you do this, if you can, 3 times. Okay? Because if you do just once, you're not going to train enough. That's why I was telling you 6 to 20 seconds, because 20 seconds, 3 times, that's 1 minute. That's a lot of time. So if you do not have the luxury of time, just do 6 seconds. It's already not too bad. Just start with 6 seconds. Then you look to your thumb again, 6 seconds, and then you look back to the tree. Focus. We need to train our focus. Right now, we are looking to our thumb. We are supposed now to look away and this to become blurred. The problem is when you have issues with your eyesight, you do not see close anymore. So we need to train in order to see close. And there's also the issue with not seeing far. So you only see close, you do not see far. We are going to fix this. We are going to finally see far, like so, and we are going to see close, like so. So we're going to train this. Just put your hand like this and continue focusing, okay? So do this 3 times. Thumb, 3, 3, thumb, thumb, 3, 3, thumb, and 3 times. Next to the other exercise. Oh, I forgot to say, you have to swap eye. So once you're done doing like this, you swap your eye, okay? And you continue, you do again 3 times. So it does not only becomes 20 seconds, so it becomes like 4 minutes. It's a long time if it's 20 seconds. If it's 6 seconds, it's gonna be 3 times less the time, okay? Let's go for the third exercise. One of the most important, they are all important. You need to do all the 3 and reduce the stress. Give yourself more nutrition, vitamin A. Okay, vitamin A, very, very important. Not beta carotene. Beta carotene is a toxicity. We made a video, my ex-vegan story. There's a reason why I was vegan and now I am not. And beta carotene is an antioxidant. It's not a vitamin. Okay, it needs to be converted, and it's very poor, the conversion. Eat vitamin A. Liver is the best. Butter and egg yolks is another good one. And fish oil, which fish. So let's see the third exercise. Third exercise will be the 20-20-20 rule. Okay, you have 20-20-20 rule. I don't know if you have heard about this before, but it's something that it's quite well known, but you might not have heard yet. So the 20-20-20 rule basically is when you are on technology, because it's impossible to stop technology, we are on a new world era, and we just have to follow the trend. We cannot just be stuck being a slave, like working the land, living in the farthest place in the world. We have to integrate ourselves. So technology, it's inevitable, but we should not overdo. Just because it's inevitable, we should not consume technology like it's food. So 20-20-20 rule, what it means? It means every 20 minutes you pass on your technology, which is going to be hard for you. If it's the first time you're doing this, it's going to be hard. So if you cannot do 20-20-20, do 40-20-20 or something like this. The reason it's 20 is because it reminds us quickly, okay? So every 20 minutes, you're going to step out of your desk, step out of your technology, okay, and go outside. And for 20 seconds, not from the time you're coming out from the desk or from the computer or from the phone, but the time that you start practicing when you reach nature, whatever it is, if it's your window or the terrace or outside or whatever, okay? Once you found your place, then it starts the seconds to count until 20. And the last 20 means that you are going to do the thumb exercise. If you want. If you do not want, then just stare at the trees as much as you can. That's all. Okay, just stare at the trees. Otherwise, you're going to be practicing too many times. There's no such thing as too many times. It's actually good for you to practice as much as you can, but of course, we're not going to overdo. Like, everything has a limit. So if you cannot do the thumb exercise, if it's embarrassing, like people are watching you or whatever, and you don't like it to do too many times, it's fine. All you have to do is to look at the trees. Look at the grass if you don't have any trees or grass. Look at a plant pot. Plants have very high and natural resolution, detailed, very high detailed pixels in them. And this is very healthy for the eyes. So you just look at them, stare at them, okay? Blink, because we are not blinking, and our inner waters are not lubricating our eyesight. So blink, just breathe, relax, look at the plants, look at nature for 20 seconds. And then after 20 seconds, if you can stay longer, stay. If you cannot, go back to your desk. And you know what is the other 20? So every 20 minutes, you come out of your desk and you start 20 seconds of looking at nature. At 20 yards, so every 20 minutes, you pause for 20 seconds and you look away for 20 yards. So that's the thing. It's not just looking at a plant pot. You need to look at something that is far away from you, because it's going to help you to change your view. We are looking to the laptop or to the phone. It's very close. We need to look away as well. You know, that's one of the most important things you can do. You can look to birds. Birds are also very good. Animals are also an option. You can look at animals instead of nature. It's nature itself. So that's it. You do all these 3 exercises. Okay, I told you all the 3, and it's going to help you tremendously. Don't forget the nutrition. Don't forget the stress to calm down. Stay well.